What's up guys, Soul Invictus again, this time bringing you the finals of, I think, All Day Tournament, right? Is that the name of the tourney? I'm pretty sure it was All Day Tournament, the name. I'm the host and I forget the name, I am unworthy. Okay, so this is the final between I and PC Gila from Ama clan. So we've got a good SH clan versus good Ama clan. And to be honest, I haven't seen Ama performing like amazingly in tournament recently, but let us see if it changes. So let's jump into it. So we're gonna have Swebby for I and against Mighty Boyai. So obviously a hard fight for Swebby, but also a hard fight for Boyai if Swebby is used properly. If we take a look at the build, we're gonna have four. Weird decision in my opinion. 4 Swordmaster, 4 Spear Levy, 2 Woodenas, 3 Bloodsworn, 1 Zerg, and 2 Celtic Slingers with 3 Germanic Scout Raiders, right? Oh man, look at this Boyai build. This is some meta shit right there. We've got 4 Heavy Ores, this is 5 Levy Free, 2 Oathsworn, and I believe 6 Swords Follower. 4, 5, 5 Sword Follower, 6 Sword Follower, so very meta build. It's going to be extremely hard for Swebby to win in this instance, in my opinion, at least with Swordmaster core. To me, this doesn't make much sense, but I is a great player, so if he decided to go for this build, there must be a reason. Maybe he's super comfortable with it. Yeah. So we see a very blocky formation. This is a good formation for Barbarians. You're gonna have so many units ready to blunt the Swebby charge. We've got all those Levy Freemen, all the Heavy Horses, Sword Follower, and then you've got the Oathsworn coming in late game. These guys are going to wreck Swebby big time, unless they get hit by fast charge. So I believe versus Boyai, you gotta go something else than this. This is some sort, I wanna say, of a meta Swebby, let's say. We've got a lot of like I tier swords, not a lot of flexibility, and I do not think you can out meta Boyai, basically. This is the way I see it, and therefore this Swebby build I do not think stands a chance at all versus Boyai. Unless of course fast charge is used perfectly, and versus Boyai I think it's better to have fast charge on a cavalry, so on a noble gen cavalry. So like that you just decide exactly where you strike, you know. There he's gonna be forced to use it on his center. Boyai knows he's going to be forced to use it on the center, therefore it's much easier for Boyai to be ready to counter the fast charge. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, it seems to be a decent army. It's an army I'd be feeling good to have. Oh, let's see there. We've got Swordmaster backed up by Berserkers, Bloodsworn backed up by Swordmaster, so kind of an interesting center in my opinion. Their Bloodsworn are very exposed. I would Woodenas should be a bit more this side towards the Bloodsworn, because you do have those Spear Levy ready to back up those Swordmaster. The advantage Swebby is going to have in this battle, though, is the meat shield engagement. Technically, if everything goes well, the Spear Levy are going to wreck those Levy Freemen. So this is going to be the main thing that Boyai needs to be careful about. Sorry about that. It's to win the meat shield engagement, because if Swebby win the meat shield engagement, he's going to have a big edge. But still going to be extremely hard for Swebby, I think. Build-wise, I would feel much better with Boyai build. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so we have the Germanic Scout Riders in the rear of Boyai, ready to threaten him. In my opinion, Swebby should be pulling back and not being close to Boyai just yet. Get your shots in with your Scout Riders. Wear him off, stress him up. Good volley there, though. Yeah, that's pretty fucking close. Oh boy, this is painful. 15 guys lost. We have the Slingers. Wow, good job by PC Gila. And we're going to see Swebby charging in. And yeah, look at this. Oh god. So let's... we're going to see those spear levy. Good job by PC Gila. This is exactly how you win the Mitchell engagement versus Swebby. It's a good decision. Even though he's throwing away good cav into spears and a lot of javelin, at least his meat shield might win this, I want to say. Levy Freeman should be able to win, I think, after the charge has been dealt. Or at least if they don't win, they're gonna hold a bit longer. Yeah, they're not winning though. That's interesting. Good job by SHI there, getting nice shots in the rear of the Outsorn. We have this sword follower being... okay, he really won those scout riders. Here, small mistake it seemed with Germanic scout riders. No, sorry, Germanic slingers. So I is not on top of his game at the moment. I've seen I do better. Definitely. We have fast charge. Oh, bad. He needs to be sending those units in ASAP. Okay, let's take a minute to understand what's going on. So Meat Shield is going into the favor of the Levy Freeman because of that broken charge. And here we're going to have so many units piling up against Spear Levy, it seems. Bloodthorn there are going to get good kill, I want to say. They kind of pull through the Levy Freeman here. Those Oathsorn are going to utterly wreck the Bloodthorn and the Wooden Eyes, I think. You know, Bloodthorn and... oh man, so many units. Yeah, he's going to pull through for sure. No choice. In my opinion though, this is not a bad pull through. I mean, those Levy Freemen are getting wrecked anyway, and they are at 60 man, so technically I think it would be realistic for these units to just charge right through. I am no rocket scientist, but I'm just saying. Those Oathsorn, they're faring well. Fuck. With Swebby, that's the main thing with Swebby. In order to counter the Oathsorn, you need to be creative. You really need those Kimbri bow, in my opinion at least. Celtic, good job. So this isn't looking good at all for Swebby, I think. Oathsorn already up 80 kill. Those, I think we saw Zerk. No, Swordmaster got a nice charge in there, so the general is in trouble. We need to see those Bloodthorn. Okay, he's going to start cycle charging, I think. No, big mistake. Those Bloodthorn needs to be cycle charging. Cycle charging, guys. It's the way to go. Oh, this Swordmaster is in trouble. He's going to get charged by Sword Follower under Slinger's fire. Oh, well, yeah. Balance of power is still pretty even, but Berserkers there are going to fare very well. Swordmaster are kind of taking a beating slowly but surely. Here we got those... oh man, he needs to be cycle charging. Fuck. Sword Follower reinforcing. Wow. You see, Swebby, that's a thing. Okay. Let's say he would have went for lighter units. Fuck those Swordmaster. Let's say he had Bloodthorn and Berserkers. He could just be pulling back from this engagement that is not favoring him and get nice shot in there. That's the way Swebby needs to be used versus like I hate the word OP, but versus extremely strong barb faction like Boyai. He needs to be pulling back and get shots in there. But of course, then the cavalry is going to be a threat. Good job by I picking the right target, in my opinion, firing at this cavalry. This is a good decision. Though there is no spear levy ready to reinforce, and this is actually due to how PC Gila started the engagement. He utterly wrecked the meat shield of Swebby, which means that the spear levy are no longer on the battlefield, not able to reinforce the rear. If you win the Mitchell engagement, you can just pull back your spears and protect your rear, basically. Here, those wooden spear are in bad shape. Swordmaster in bad shape. Swordmaster in bad shape against Sword Follower. They will kill them, though. Good shot by those Celtic slingers. Oh, yeah. Good game to Boyai. Definitely, I think he countered Swebby well. Fast charge seemed to have been misused a bit. I think you need a wing or something to use fast charge properly. It has to be hitting pin down units and... wow, 160 kill on those Oathsorn, 167, 89. Oh man, the general of Swebby is in bad shape now, in trouble. I is going to gather the kill he can, I think, at the end. Wooden as getting their charge back in there. They will gather good kill. Let's take a look, actually. Yeah, that's pretty even. Nice charge, though they are starting to lose now. Yeah, you cannot play Swebby in the meta way like that versus Boyai. You cannot outpower Boyai at all. No faction can. Even Tylus, you need to have a little punch somewhere. At least in my opinion, unless you like fucking do it masterfully in the opening fight, but it's very hard for it to happen in my opinion. And here we're going to have the coup de grace, heavy horses coming for the skirmishers. Oh, berserkers, will they make the difference? 166 kill on them, not too bad. Good shot on those heavy horse. Nice charge by Germanic scout riders, but not enough. And it's against a very strong unit. Well, good job to PC Gila. But actually, PC Gila making it all the way to the finals. I never heard of this guy before. I mean, he's just wrecking Mighty Eye from SH Clan right there on the right before our eyes. This is pretty impressive. Good game. Yeah, let's take a look at the stats. So as we see for Boyai, really what winning the battle, I think, was the way he started the fight with those heavy horse. Nice support with those Levy Freemen. Even though they get almost no kill, they didn't melt versus those Spear Levy. And actually, Spear Levy are getting less kill than the Levy Freeman. So this by itself is an achievement for Boyai, I think. Sword Follower, yeah, I mean, doing a decent job considering they were facing great units, really. Sword Master and Bloodthorn. Those Oathsorn, though, they were, fuck, that's the only reason why Swebby lost, I think, the pure power of those Oathsorn. You need to be ready to counter them. Have Berserkers, especially for the Oathsorn. Have Fast Charge even, especially for breaking a single Oathsorn. It's worth it. I'd rather break one Oathsorn than 3 Sword Followers, simply because the Sword Follower, if I pick up my fight wisely, I will wreck them. Oathsorn, though, even if I pick my fight wisely, I'm going to take a beating from those guys. So it's worth it to waste Fast Charge to break a single Oathsorn, in my opinion. If you can get Oathsorn and more troop, then so be it, perfect. But yeah. I loved how he uses Germanic Scout right away in the rear, but there was really he didn't took the advantage that it gave them, basically, just by simply accepting the fight regardless of how he had the superiority at this point of the battle. At least he could have kited, waste his ammo, and after that blunt charges with them. Pin a flank with units that are out of ammo, use fast charge there, get wrecked, bye bye Boyai. But yeah, regardless, nice attempt, I think. Swordmaster getting, well, 2 of them getting decent kill, the 2 others getting utterly wrecked, but they were facing mighty foes, so cannot blame him, really. This Bloodthorn doing a good job, probably against Levy Freeman, though, a single chevron. Definitely not versus Oathsorn, and definitely not versus Sword Follower. Wooden as Spear getting, well, decent kill. I do not think they were used perfectly, but this one, I mean, getting nice kills, still half strain. This is respectable. Good game to both players. Thank you for sharing, PC Gila, and I know you can do better than that, man. This was an unfortunate turn, but don't worry, we do not judge, yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I shall see you in a bit with game 2. Thank you. Oh, wrong key.